With a nice round of applause, Papoose.
How everybody doing? Hey, listen, man, this is going to be an amazing night, not just for women's boxing, but boxing as a whole. I'm happy to be a part of it. Big shout out to my Win Record / Salida Promotions, man. We are the future of boxing, whether you like it or not. Big shout out to Danielle Perkins, T-Rex Promotions. I see her sitting in the back. Big shout out to Sam over here. She putting it on. Listen, this is going to be a special night for boxing, and this is not coming from a casual. If you're not a casual, you know these two gladiators both fought on their pro debuts, and it was an amazing fight. So you already know what's going to happen on February 22nd, man. So don't get this twisted. I want to welcome my brother Atif over here. He representing Philly, man. I want to welcome him to the Win Record Salida Promotions team. Give him a round of applause real quick, y'all, real talk. Because he's fighting on February 22nd as well. And if you're not a casual, it's all right if you're a casual, it's cool, but you just got to kind of stay in your place when we talk about real boxing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just excited to be here, like I said. It's going down, it's going to be big, and that's it. But I want to introduce to the stage right now, coming up to speak to y'all, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 19-time world champion, 5-division world champion, 4 times undisputed. The GWOAT, the greatest woman of all times, y'all. Round of applause for my lady, the love of my life, Claressa Shields. Come on.
Ooh, y'all. These furs is hot. They cute, but they hot. Lord have mercy. First, I want to give a thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to thank God for the opportunity. I want to thank Salida Promotions. I want to thank anybody who has been a part of my team, and they're not a part of my team anymore. So to Mark Taffet, I worked with him for a long time. We don't work together anymore, but still thank you to him for being a part of my team. I want to thank everybody on my team, my hairstylist, the makeup artist, the fitness trainer, my boxing coach, John David Jackson. I want to thank my Win Records family. I want to thank Salida Promotions. And I just want to thank all the fans, you know, who bought tickets. You know, I want to thank all the fighters for being a part of this card. I got 3 fighters fighting on the card. I got Sammy Worthington, I have Danielle Perkins, and I have Jaquan McElroy, who is from Flint, Michigan, who I grew up a long time with since he was like 8 years old. And I'm so excited, you know, to be able to help them, to guide them. I'm happy that Danielle Perkins is getting another shot at a championship, because she wasn't going to get another shot at fighting me, because I wasn't fighting her again. So, yeah, take that. So, Shay Keneally, yeah. See y'all 22nd. Lord have mercy. Great luck to y'all. I wanted to say something. When I first started boxing, the first girl I ever looked up in my phone, I was 13 years old, I looked up and I said, who is ranked #1 at 165 pounds to go to the Olympics? And the woman name that popped up was Franchon Crews. So I've been knowing her way before she knew about me. I was 13 when they told us that they were allowing women to go to the Olympics. And I didn't know if I would be old enough in 2012 to even go to the Olympics. But I was like, if I am old enough and I do get the opportunity, I'm going to have to be her at 13. So she was my motivation back then. I found film of her on YouTube. I watched her, and I knew from back then she hit hard. That's what I noticed when I was 13. I said, that lady hits hard. Okay? So then as we continued our careers, I met her when I was 16. I was in the Junior Olympics, 15? Junior Olympics. And we met in person. And I probably was more excited to meet her than she was to meet me, because I had been watching so much film of her, and she had fought out the country. She was ranked she was ranked #1 in the country, #2 in the world. Like across all the countries in the world, Franchon was ranked #2. She was that girl. But when you want to be the girl, you have to take out the girl. So she's always been somebody who I was like, I'm gonna have to fight her. When I ran, I thought about her. When I sparred the men, I thought about her. When I punched the bag, I thought about her. And it's been that way for a very long time. And I knew that this fight would happen. I wish this fight would have happened when she was undisputed at 168 and I was undisputed up at 160. That's what I really wish. But this fight being at heavyweight brings more notoriety to her name, to my name, to the event. We will be etched in history together throughout our entire careers, from the amateurs to our pro debuts to our heavyweight fight coming up February 22nd. Now, I have brought these baby bottles because I thought Franchon was gonna be on that bullshit today. Okay, I thought she was gonna be up here crying again. I bought the bottles. I got 3 of them. I got one with water, one with fruit punch, and one with some pineapple juice. You pick which one you want. But she wasn't crying today, so I'm gonna put my bottle down. Alright? But what I do want to say is that I hope you know that when we made this fight, nobody wanted me to fight Franchon. Not because she's not worthy, not because she's not a good fighter, not because she's because they say she fights sloppy. It's because she caused upsets. That's the dead truth. And no matter who she fights against, she come in there and put on the show. The girl is skilled, she's tricky, she's strong, she's mean, and she's always in shape. She don't care about having no six-pack, but the girl be in shape. I'll tell you that right now. And when she hit you, you feel it. So when I was in camp, I made sure I checked off every box to make sure not only that I can win this fight, but I want to drop her, I want to knock her out, I want to hurt her, I want to make a statement because she's just that good. So I didn't take her lightly. And I would also too, when it comes to the ticket sales, your code unlocked the same tickets that my code unlocks. Since day one, I am a super duper promoter. When they said we had this fight coming up, I was announcing the fight from pre-sales. We are at 15,000 tickets sold already. So yes, all the tickets that show up right now with her and I code are all the nosebleeds because all the good seats are gone. That's just the honest to God truth. But I want her to know that she is a very special fighter. I'm happy to fight against her. I'm not taking her lightly. She will always be an idol to me, somebody who I look up to, who has been there for me in times when nobody else was. But this fight this weekend, we putting all that to the side and we gotta rumble. If you can't get along, you gotta get it on. We gotta fight. Oh, we gotta fight. And that's what I'm showing up here. All the fur and the hair will not be on Sunday. I'm wearing my Queen Latifah braids. They will be blue. I will have on my boxing shorts and my sports bra, and I will have out a lot of muscles that I'm covering up in this fur. I'll see you on Sunday. And for those who don't know, blue is not my favorite color. The blue braids represent the Flint water crisis that is still ongoing right now. And I promised my city that I will wear my hair blue until we have clean water. And we still don't have clean water. So shout out to Flint. Love y'all.
It's said and my hand is raised. I know that I had to get fat for this fight as a heavyweight. Listen, every fight that I take, I'm really just a vessel. I didn't wake up and say I wanted to box. Boxing chose me and I just ended up here. But when it happens, I just take it with a grain of salt and know that my time here in this sport, even after this fight, to the next one meant something. I hope it's like a marker for people coming behind me, heavyweight, whatever weight class, to show I'm just representation of inspiration, consistency, hard work, and determination. And that goes down in history. I'm the missing link between the GWOAT and the four mothers, our Laylas, our Ann Wolfs, our Lucia Rikers, and I'm the missing link. You know, you have our other heavyweights like Sonya Leviticus. Even though this weight class has a weight clause, I never had a heavyweight fight with a weight clause, but I'm just the missing link. I just want to represent for all women, the past, future, and the present.
Good enough. And to the GWOAT, and we thank her. Give her a round of applause for that answer. And to the GWOAT, Claressa Shields, you represent so much for a culture, for people. You purposely do that. And I know the reason why you do it, because a lot of times people are not heard, people are not respected. And each and every time you come into that ring, you make sure that there are some young kids that have never seen boxing before, and there are young women who look at you as their idol, as their hero. Now that you are that, talk to me about your commitment to make sure that their life is better, because you made lives better for so many people, known and unknown. I'm not just talking about people in your family. I'm talking about those unknown. They have to realize you fight for even more than just the Flint water crisis. There are a lot of young women who saw that movie and they were inspired and say, I want to be like her. They don't need to be a boxer, but they say, I want to be like her. Why do you do it so much? What is that fire?
Well, I just want to be a better person. You know, I think that as I've gotten older, I look back at some of the stuff and I see my upbringing and how it may have made me really mean earlier in my career, which being mean is not a problem. I just think that I hadn't dealt with a whole lot of things that I went through when I was a kid. I hadn't dealt with it. Now that I'm 30 and I've taken the time to get a closer relationship with God, I realize that my purpose is bigger than boxing. That my purpose is to give hope to the kids who feel hopeless, to give those who don't have faith, to give them faith, and to give them a representation. You know, not just black girls, but white girls, Puerto Ricans,
All girls.
Mexicans, all girls. You know, I can't name all the countries. Thank you for that. See what I'm saying? 1 and 2, intertwined. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that I just want to show them that no matter where you come from, you can make it. It was times where I didn't have food. I never had the best clothes. I got my first brand new pair of boxing shoes or brand new pair of shoes when I was 16, and they were bought by Andre Darrell and his wife. They bought me 3 pairs of shoes and bought me some outfits. I didn't even have I was ranked #1 in the world, and I didn't even have no clothes and no brand new shoes. And they went and took me shopping. And I just remember how when I felt homeless and I felt down, how when I went to the gym, it changed everything for me. It gave me something to look forward to. It gave me something to be hopeful for. And all I had was my hard work. I didn't have what they want to say, the looks. I didn't even have no booty. I didn't have no body. Okay, all I had was my afro, my skinny little arms, my skinny little legs, and my big nose.
Drop the booty.
That's all I
regimen.
had.
Drop the booty regimen, because we out here struggling.
So I just was pushing myself, and I just like, one day I'm gonna make it. And I'm happy that I never gave up on myself, that nobody around me ever gave up on me, that everybody always pushed me. They always called me Miss Shields since I was 13 years old, running down the street of Flint, Michigan. And now when they call me Miss now, I'm like, I'm not that old, but they've been calling me Miss Shields since I was 13. And I just feel like I have a duty to not only be great, but be a good person, spread the gospel, give people something to believe in, and just show that if you give your best, it's good enough.
Come on now.
You know, I feel like people in life are so hard on themselves. You give your best and you come up short, and people just want to give up all the time. It's like, give your best. Don't worry about what outsiders who have not worked for nothing have to say, and focus on delivering your best. And that's all I've ever done, is give my best. And I have been okay with that. I gave my best in MMA and I lost the fight. I lost the fight in MMA, but I gave my best. And the only way I was able to live with that fight and that loss is because I know I gave my best in training camp. I gave my best in the fight. I had 8 stitches taken out my head 3 days before the fight. But hey, I gave my best. And if you give your best, and that's to anybody in here, if you give your best, whether you come up short or not, it's okay. Do it again, and maybe you'll come out on top the next time, but just don't quit. Giving your best is enough.
Good enough. Let's hear it from the champ. And that's exactly what we're going to get, is the best of Claressa.
For that introduction. I've been working very hard. This is a great opportunity, something that's very in alignment with my mission and what I love to do, which is push women's boxing forward. I'm grateful for the opportunity from Win Records, Salida Promotions, of course, Claressa Shields, my management, Peter Kahn, to come together. This is a long time in the making. I've always told Claressa our journeys was going to be intertwined, as it is, and it's beautiful because when we first met, women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics. So we had, the opportunity to step forward in that manner and to see both of our faces on beautiful artwork around the arena, on the internet. It means the world to me. I'm not a selfish person. I'm very selfless. So this is definitely my dream. Everything I'm doing is for my dream. February 22nd, when I'm victorious, it's definitely something that I set out to do, a mission that I won't stop until I get it done. So even if, I know the cards are in line for me, but I'm on that ass forever and ever and ever. We're gonna do exhibition matches and all. But I want girls, I want guys to see. I've had young women message me and see, so excited about the fight. I want young men to know and see their name in lights one day. I've done everything. Like he said, I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer. I know we have, some amazing partners in this fight. I'm just who I am. And I'm gonna show the world who I am on February 22nd. I wanna shout out to my sponsors, Great Aesthetic, Fire God, Undisputed, y'all can download the game, for pushing me through, because as a woman, it's very hard. I don't have $8 million, and I'm very proud that Claressa has the opportunity to do that. I'm always gonna work for mine, but having amazing sponsors like that to push me through this hard camp means the world. I've sacrificed time, I've sacrificed money. I definitely went to war with myself, and I'm just excited. I wanna thank my husband, Glenn Dezurn Jr., who saw this vision for me back from 2011 when my first Olympic dream stopped. And he said, you're gonna get it. He told me you're gonna get it through the back door. I done went through steroid cheats. I done went through politics. I done went through people walking out on me. I done went through people hating on me through this fight. I done went through hate mail, DMs, all of that. But you know what? I'm brought to it, and I'm gonna walk through it. So I know Claressa, she trained hard, but I hope she ready. I hope she ready, because I am. And to the fans, I know we had the internet when I talked about the tickets and everything. Just get your tickets. I don't care if you support me, support Claressa, all the amazing women on the card. Just get your tickets. Be here for history in the making. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm just, this is for my mom. So thank you guys.
Yeah.